think they're pretty fun. There's a lot of fun out there to be had. If it's fun, I would suggest it. Or at least taking a chance to take her for a ride. It's just fun.
It's in low gear, it's a hand clutch, push it forward, clunk it in the high. That's pretty much it. Just like in the modified car.
I was impressed. It ran really well. It's the first time out with it. I never drove a wingless sprint before. And it comes around quick. The track is slick today, so I would expect it to. But I think if I had a few more laps under it, then my Dolphin would probably run okay. Very little maintenance, and it seems like it's about the same cost comparative to a 600 micro.
It's a lot of fun, you know. It's a great starting class for someone who wants to get into a bigger car and a lower budget. I personally like wingless racing. I think it's the best out there. I mean, this is a great class to start with. It's definitely something me and my family is going to look into getting into.
It's a lot of fun out there. Big rush. And love to do it again.
That was the most fun I had. I mean, I got to give you one. I love it. I mean, you know what I do, 3 laps or 4 laps, and man, after the first lap, once you get to figuring out the way to set the car up. After I got through the first lap, I mean, I thought I was half decent for, you know, pretty smooth through the corners, and she's got power coming off down the straightaway. She's just pulling. Hard to believe it's a crate engine in the car. The affordability, the working on the car, you don't have all the body panels and the big rub rails, and then you'll spend hours. I mean, I haven't worked on one of these cars. However, just by looking at it, I mean, I'm watching them working on the cars, and they got the body off in 2 minutes. Working on everything's right there in front of you, cleaning the car and everything. And I have a family, and I don't have 20 hours, 30 hours to put in a car every week, which is one of the reasons why I haven't been here. I got other things I'm committed to, and something like this, I can have a blast in this. I mean, I can definitely have a blast. I mean, this is definitely going to catch on, and I mean, they're just going to be everywhere.
They definitely had a lot more power than I thought. You know, for a crate motor, I've driven a sportsman car before, and they have more power than sportsman, and drive similar to a sprint car. Only got a couple laps there, but definitely a very neat. I think they're going to put on a hell of a show. Kind of familiar with the 305 stuff back at home, like the Zero Say series and stuff like that. And so I know what it costs to run these cars, and it's more affordable than say a modified or something like that. Hopefully it takes off and the race is competitive. You get a good group of guys, and looking forward to seeing it take off. Hopefully, look, they're definitely affordable. That's for sure.
That's Billy V, man. He knows. He's been around.
Everybody's into this class. It's a really good deal. It's a really affordable deal. That's the biggest thing. You can have fun, you can go real fast, and you don't have to spend a whole ton of money. I love everything about this class. And wingless sprint cars, it's a great deal at New Hampshire Speedway. It's a big deal with the maintenance. There is your maintenance. You got to nut and bolt everything. You got to make sure everything's right, but you don't have to spend 3 hours a week straightening body panels, even if you didn't hit anybody. You could take the whole body off, power wash the car in an hour, and you're done. It's not your 4, 5, 6 hours, like we used to spend cleaning the sportsman cars. And they're just all around easier to work on. I mean, without having my dad around anymore, I have my, thankfully I have my crew chief, Andy Walco. 2 guys are more than enough to work on a sprint car. And, when we were in the shop this winter building the car, and even this week setting the car up, it's, to quote Andy, it's stupid easy. How these cars, they're just easy compared to, the modifieds and the sportsmen and the street stocks. And, sprint car racing is, it's cool. Everybody enjoys it. Wingless sprint car racing is even cooler. Oh, I'm excited. I can't wait. It's gonna be exciting for the people on the track, the drivers. It's gonna be exciting for the fans in the stands coming out on a Saturday night when you got 20, 24 of these things out on the track at one time, Dyson and crisscrossing and sliders and all sorts of things. It's really good. Everybody who came out today and ran a car, like you said, smiling from ear to ear. Even Billy V got out and he's like, wow, you could really get on these things. So, that's coming from a guy who's run big blocks, small blocks, everything under the sun, sprint cars. So it's a really good deal, and everybody should really sit back and take notice of what these things are and possibly think about investing in one of these.